What's happening?
What's happening, guys?
Time for another malt review.
Malt review time.
Aberlour Abuna Alba. This is the bourbon version of the Aberlour Abuna that we're all so in love with. That cask strength, rich, sherried whiskey that we're used to from Aberlour. This is batch one.
Fresh off the press.
Of the bourbon version. So the Alba is the bourbon version. Cask strength at 57.1%.
Nice.
Matured in bourbon oak barrels, and it's non-chill filtered. That's the information you're getting on the label. So I was very curious, and we're big fans of Aberlour. And obviously there are certain batches of Abuna that have been excellent.
Yeah.
They're bringing out a bourbon version. Maybe you can get a little bit more of the distillate character where the sherry cask doesn't dominate. Batch one coming out. I kind of thought like batch one, they're probably going to try to impress a little bit more to get the name out and get this particular product a little bit more popular. So I always like to pull the trigger on a batch one from a brand that I respect.
Also, in case it blows up.
Yeah. It was either way. Hopefully we enjoy it. So
right. Collect that batch one.
We got this a while ago. It doesn't look like we've had many drams, just a couple drams, but it's just kind of been sitting around, and we thought, hey, let's do a review.
Now this doesn't say natural color, but just looking at it.
Assuming so.
Yeah,
it's
relatively young.
A very white wine, kind of a pale straw color.
It's all bourbon barrels.
Yeah.
Assume.
So without further ado, on the nose.
Batch one.
And this is definitely, obviously, very, very different than what I'm used to from Aberlour. I'm getting a lot of maltiness, some sweet cereal notes, some sweet vanilla notes. And then when it comes to the fruits, I'm getting like white grapes and like pineapples.
Yeah, it's very traditional bourbon elements, and I definitely get the barley, the cereal malts, but like vanilla, toasted crepes, all kinds of pastries, a little bit of lemon.
Definitely some sweet lemon for sure.
Yeah, way different than what we're used to with Aberlour.
Yeah, this is almost like a little bit of like a lemon meringue pie kind of a thing going on, right?
That's with like the crepes and the crust and
everything
mixed in. Yeah. A little bit of a light, delicate oak. Almost like a little bit of like fancy white wines, like a little Chardonnay, a little Satoon.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, definitely has a little bit of that effect to it. Very nice. Palate?
Wow. Yeah, different.
She's not shy on the palate. Powerful. Broad shoulders on the palate where on the nose the ABV was hiding a little bit, right?
I was saying almost like
that
delicate. Relatively.
On the palate is kind of saying like, hey, I'm a young whiskey.
Yeah.
But I'm strong.
Yeah.
A lot of the malty, heavy in the malt, cereal, sweet cereal notes. Getting a little bit of that sweet pineapple and sweet grape that I was kind of mentioning, the white wine notes that you were mentioning, and definitely that lemon meringue pie. It's kind of lingering. So translates, but pretty powerful. A little bit of oaky in the back, but it's just definitely not. I'm guessing that this is probably somewhere whiskeys ranging from 6 to 10 years old. A mixture.
Exactly.
That's what will be my guess, but a couple drops of water to calm this thing down a little.
No, and same thing. A lot of the same notes translate, but young, little harsh alcohol burn goes away. Yeah, definitely some nice drying little light oak in the back, but it's just, a little bit of that youth and brashness is coming through.
Absolutely.
Kind of hiding all of the wonderful notes that we had in the nose.
On the nose with water. Definitely try to lower this a little closer to like 50%, maybe anywhere from 50 to 52%.
Exactly.
This is probably 50 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it becomes a little fresher. The distillate character, this like minerality comes out a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting like some nice like grassiness, like fresh meadows.
Yeah.
A little bit of floral, a little bit of herbs.
Definitely a little bit of floral, a little bit of honey.
Mm-hmm. But still some nice pineapple.
Yeah.
Nice, almost like some little toasted coconut.
Nice. I think the addition of water was nice.
Absolutely.
Just the palate with water. Definitely helps.
Need it.
Definitely helps.
Need it.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of like those grapes, and then a little bit of peach comes out. Even a little bit of like green apples come out. Some sweet apples come out. That lemon meringue pie kind of a little sweeter, sweet sugary lemons, but lots of maltiness.
Yeah.
Vanilla, cereal notes, definitely there. Yeah, still kind of like heavy on the malt.
Yeah.
But yeah, the flora aspect that you were mentioning shines through on the palate a little bit more as well.
Right. Yeah. Still, water definitely helped a lot.
Yeah.
Definitely need it. Still a little bit of youth, like the alcohol harshness.
Yeah.
Being that kind of brash youth, not like mature oiliness. But it did help. It helped some of the fruits. I'm getting like some pineapple and toasted coconut now.
Yeah.
On the palate. And yeah, the malt, the cereal, all those different grains are still there. That light lemon, like you said, meringue pie is still there. It definitely got better, but still that youth is kind of fighting, to me, to kind of keep it, with a little bit of floss.
So this is the way I'm viewing this whiskey, in terms of analyzing it and scoring it from a technical and enjoyment perspective. It's a very good whiskey. It is kind of showing you what it can become.
Yes.
If all of this whiskey presented the same way, non-chill filtered, so those oils and that malty, rich cereal notes kind of come out the way they are, from being unchill filtered and really shining in that way. But my guess of this being somewhere between 6 and 10 years old, the mixture of it, if all of it was 12 years old, this would be a whiskey that would be complete to me.
100%.
Yeah, so I think it's just asking for a little bit more of that. But it's a nice starting point. It is enjoyable. It's not a whiskey that I would start with, and we certainly have had several drams already. We've done some reviews. We've had some drams throughout the day and night. And it's something that I would not start with. I want a couple drams before because it's a little younger, it's really powerful, and perhaps a little bit harsh. It's not really harsh right now because our palates have been exposed
it'll blow your palate
out
if it's the first thing you have that day.
Yeah. So I think it's on its way to something. It's not like the Abuna that I'm used to with sherry.
Right.
That's kind of what Aberlour does best to me still. But if they did something like this and they keep going, if they could kind of make all of it around 11, 12, 13 years old, around there, I think that refinement and elegance can start kicking into it and make it a complete whiskey. But right now, I enjoy it quite a bit. It's very good, but it's at an 83 for me right now. With age, it could definitely improve.
No, exactly the same. Like that, all that youth, that harshness from maybe like 6 to 8, whatever years old, is gone. That becomes more refined, mature oils and fats and esters. And then everything else just getting bigger, brighter, more mature. Right now I'm going to say 82, but it shows a ton of potential.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm curious to see where this goes. For right now,
absolutely.
I'm not rushing to buy it. I'm not disappointed in this purchase. This bottle was $80. I'm not disappointed in it, but I'm not rushing to go and get it. I'm curious to see where the line is going to go with this particular one. So
absolutely.
Let us know if you've tried it, what you guys think of it, and click the thumbs up if you enjoyed the review, and subscribe if you haven't. Many more reviews to come.
Cheers.
Cheers.